Hey everyone, Eric here. Gonna try to show you a banjo tune today. I'd like to try to teach you a song, and my idea was to kind of try to teach you a song in the way I wish videos taught me. And I always felt like I could never find somebody who would tell me what tuning they were playing in or go over it, break it down note by note. It's always in a tab, or you have to pay, or you have to subscribe. Well, I don't have anything like that yet, at least, so I'm gonna attempt to teach you a song now today the way I wish somebody would teach me on YouTube. So here we go. The song I'm going to try to show you today is a song called Sugar Hill, and it's the way I play it. It may be a little bit different than the way you've heard it, but it's the way I learned it, and it's the way I play it. So I'm going to play a little bit for you, and then I'm going to try to break it down. Here we go, Sugar Hill. I'm playing in double C, which means I am G, C, D, G, and C. And so instead of your standard or G open G tuning would be, what we would consider kind of standard on the banjo. If instead of that C shape like this, you get the open G by playing that. That's your D, C. So there's chords, but you don't need to know them to play this. So, but I'm playing a double C. Usually this tune would be played in in D, and so you would be tuned a step up and playing A and D and E, but I believe that's right. I'm not a music theory person either, but anyways, this is going to be in double C. So if you're trying to play along, it's not in D, it's in C. Here we go. So that's basically it. It's got a few slides, a few licks, and a Galax lick, and a few things like that, but it's really pretty straightforward. So the first thing it starts off with, a slide and then a thumb. So you're going to go. All right, so that's in the second fret on the third string down on the G string. You're going to slide. So you're going to get that kind of note, that kind of sound. All right, so it's got that little slide, and then so that's the part again. But so after that slide, you're going to go down all the way down to the D string. That's the rhythm with your hand, with your right hand. So, and I do a drop thumb there. But you don't have to do that drop thumb. You don't have to do the slides. You can just do. Basically the melody, so you can just not do the slides and just play the melody and just play or add some slides in, add a little flavor. It's really how you want to play it. If you want to try to play it the way I'm playing it, though, it's now that little lick right there. Play. So I'm doing a little pull off. I'm hitting the second string, which is the tuned to C, which is usually your B string, your second string, and as I'm doing that, I've got my finger on the D string and the second fret. So the first string and the second fret. So I'm hitting the string, pulling off, and then coming back down to it to do my brush and thumb. You should practice that a bunch of times. It's really useful. You can use it in a lot of different ways, a lot of different places, in different songs. Sometimes you can just pull off and not actually hit the song. You can just get some rhythm with it without having to go back to it. But you want to hear the four distinct, the bumpa ditty. So it's that kind of sound, bumpa diddy, bumpa diddy. You want to hear bumpa diddy, so make sure you're off the string on the pull off and then back down for the rake and the thumb. So that's basically the first part. So again, one more time, it's like. Again, the part on the slide, when you're doing the slide part, you want to make sure you get the thumb in there. And when I'm drop thumbing, I'm playing the second string. So that's how I'm getting that bumpa sound on the bumpa ditty instead of bum ditty. You can also get that sound from pulling off. And that's drop thumbing, or you can just do. That's without the drop thumb. That's just pulling off, and then the second string and thumb. So again, the A part, you play it through, you can go through it 4 times total, but the A part goes through 4 times. So that's the A part 1. I played it through twice, so you're going to go through it. You're going to play it twice, you're going to go through it twice. It's important to remember when you're trying to learn songs, take a break, play through it, listen. You're not going to get it on the first time through. I never could, at least. And even after I've gotten better at the banjo, I still struggle to pick up parts of the song. So take a break, go back through, watch the first part of the video again, pause it, listen to somebody else playing it, get the rhythm down. Like, the rhythm might be a little bit different than I play it, but the general melody is going to be basically the same. Sing it along in your head. If you listen to bumpa diddy bum diddy bumpa diddy bumpa diddy bum diddy bum diddy, actually starts on the diddy, so diddy bum diddy bumpa diddy bum diddy bumpa diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bumpa diddy bum diddy bumpa diddy bumpa diddy bum diddy bum diddy. Sing along to it just to get the rhythm in your head and the flow of it. That's kind of how I picked up songs in the past. And look at the fingers. It's gonna be. These three strings, 1, 2, and 3, coming up, and the second fret. It's just right there. So I mean, all the extra flavor, slides and drop thumbs and stuff like that. That's where it is. That's where the melody. That's where the notes are. So as long as you're getting around in those, you're going to be close to finding it. So if you're confused about that, stop and go back and watch again. Like I said, this is one of my first lessons, so trying to explain it the way I would want to explain. My brain does not learn songs the way that people teach them, so maybe this will help you, maybe it won't. If it won't, you've probably already turned it off. If you're still watching, maybe this is making sense. I don't know. All right, anyway, this is the B part. We'll try to show you that too also. So it starts with a Galax lick, and a Galax lick is going to be on the second and first string, slide up to the 5th fret on the first string, and then a thumb. It's hard to do. It takes a lot of practice. Mine is terrible still. I mean, I'm getting the flavor of it, but you know, you want to hear each individual note. One thing I have noticed that helps, instead of trying to slide your finger up to it, slide your whole hand up to it. Keep your finger in place and just feel your hand loose without a lot of tension. You don't have to stop right on the fret. You just stop in the middle of the fret and you'll get the note. Pretty similar to the A part in the structure, and it's just instead of here, you're good. And that little 4 thumb in a row thing is I learned from my banjo teacher, and it's very typical. You hear in round peak music, which is where this kind of this style of playing comes from. Galax, Virginia, and Round Peak, North Carolina are close to each other, geographically speaking, and musically speaking. So, but so you understand the difference in, you know, it's sliding from here to here, sliding from there to there, but pretty similar flavor. So, and the drop thumbing, the extra drop thumbs, you can leave those out. You can just go. If you like that better, you can do it. You can swap it around. I just did just literally a bum diddy on the fifth fret of the first string. So I was playing through it again. That's not the time. That's not the number of times you're going to play it. 4 times through, and then 4 times through on the B part, or maybe it's twice. I can't remember. Listen to a recording if you can't figure it out. It doesn't really matter if you're playing it for yourself. If you're playing it with a group, it may actually be 2 times through on both. I can't remember. I never know those things. So not important to learn how to play it. Important to go back and figure out if you're going to try to play it with a group. But what I'm actually doing with my fingers and the rhythm and stuff, that's the least of your concerns right now, is how many times to play it, to me at least. So, or at least don't focus on that. Don't get bogged down in it. All right, anyways, the video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to wrap it up here pretty soon. Ask questions in the comments. Send me a message. Hopefully this helps. You know, I think the most important thing, if you're still listening to this point, is don't get discouraged. Take a break. Come back to it. To drop thumb, I've been playing the banjo for 4 years, and it took me a long time to get comfortable drop thumbing. A summer of practicing every day for an hour to where I still miss it when I'm going fast. My banjo teacher that I learned from has been playing for 50 years, and he still misses notes occasionally too. It's just the way it is. It's all right. So don't get discouraged. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep trying. Don't give up. That's the important thing. Enjoy it. Have fun. Don't get bogged down in it. You're going to get it. You'll get there, I promise you. So keep practicing. Ask me questions. Listen to the video again. Watch other people playing it too. Maybe they'll help you also. But hopefully this gives you a base to start and you can figure it out. Anyways, Eric the Wold, that's my LARP name, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and thumbs up and all that good stuff. And I guess you could subscribe too. You'd be my first subscriber probably. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.